Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages Linked Heroes game. Last episode, Data found his way to Rolling Ridge, where the Gorons live in the past, and he discovered that the Goron Elder is trapped under a landslide. The Gorons, unfortunately, aren't strong enough to dig him out on their own, and they're going to need the help of a bomb flower to rescue their leader. But there's no bomb flowers in the past, so we're going to go to the present here and hopefully find a bomb flower. But, you know, things are never easy for Data. So he's going to have to do a little mini-quest here before he can get the bomb flowers that he needs to save the Goron in the past. The Goron Elder in the past. This actually kind of be a little bit of a confusing area. Ever since the big pig, the Great Moblin, came, you haven't been able to grow the Goron's famed bomb flowers. This is just a dead end, but it kind of shows that there's going to be a heart piece on the next floor. And here is a Goron who has a really good hiding place. We'll be able to find that heart piece pretty easily because we'll see that the wall is cracked, but there's no cracked wall showing that Goron's hiding place. So, you know, he did say he had a good hiding place. So you'd only be able to find out really if you were tapping the walls with your sword. A young boy brought bomb flowers to Rolling Ridge. Thanks to him, bomb flowers are now the product that makes Rolling Ridge famous. I remember Rolling Ridge more as just being a really complicated area with all these staircases, cave entrances, and then also being two different time eras, present and past. It can get kind of confusing. I printed off a map from VG Maps, and then I had to still draw little lines that mark what caves lead to each other. Rolling Ridge is an upward now with the Great Moblin here. And here we get another piece of heart, and that fills an entire heart container. And now let's head on outside. So, I guess the Great Moblin brought a whole bunch of his flunkies with him, because we're going to see a lot of Moblins here. I'm also going to see a lot of Moblins in Dungeon 5. We will get to Dungeon 5 in this episode, but we won't actually go into it. I want to go and get rid of the Great Moblin, but I can't roll fast enough to get there. Long ago on top of this ridge, there was a tree that had seeds that made you go fast. Even a Goron could roll at great speeds. So it's a Pegasus seed tree. And it'll be in the past, on the screen to the north here. Kind of saw that it kind of looked like there was a place where a tree used to grow. So we're going to have to find one of those warp portals to take us back to the past. But first, let's explore the Great Moblin's palace. And we can get rid of it. Unfortunately, we're not, because just like that Goron said, he wasn't fast enough to roll. We're not fast enough to run to reach those staircases before the floor collapses underneath us. So we fell down into this underground layer. But it's okay that we went down here, because there's some treasure here that we want to get. There's another ring. I think this is the gold joy ring. Like I said, we already have it, but still, if you were doing a non-linked game, this is where you would get it. The only two rings we need are the one from the Hero's Cave yet, and the Swimmer's Ring. We get that from a secret. We get a lot of secrets once we finish the 5th dungeon. Well, like I said, we'll only be reaching that today. We're going to actually see the entrance to the 5th dungeon in a little bit. But we'll see that it's locked. And the key is being held by the Elder Goron in the past. So that's of course why we have to rescue him. side. We're gonna fall down a little ledge, but to the right we'll see the entrance to level 5. There it is, the Crown Dungeon. Oops, and I skipped Maple, but it wouldn't have been a Maple encounter anyway, because I was just in that small little area. So let's head over here, and we're looking for that portal that we need. Let me ease your weariness. Alright. Heals up, fairy. And then that rock looks very suspicious there. Because it is. So let's pull out our Tune of Echoes and head on back to the past. And we're gonna go get some of those Pegasus seeds. And once we get them, we can put them to use and actually go after the Great Moblin. Turns out we're going to self-fulfill that prophecy. That Goron said that a long time ago, someone brought bomb flowers to Rolling Ridge. We're going to find out that that's us. That is Data. Up. Just have an empty cave here now. See, no Crown Dungeon entrance in the past. That'll be when we talk with the Elder Goron. He'll say, like, I have this key, but I never found a place to use it. Because the door doesn't exist here. I don't know how that works out. What it does work is finally getting these Pegasus seeds. Pegasus was fast. I thought Pegasus was a flying horse from Pegasus was in Clash of Titans. That was the winged horse that the hero was given by Zeus. Very interesting old movie, famous for its stop animation. There's some wrath coming up from down below. Did something happen? Yes, something did happen. The Goron Elder's trapped. Did something happen? I guess the Goron Elder is buried under a pile of rocks. I hope someone can save him. The Goron Elder is over there, but can't reach him from this side. Nothing. We can do anything for him because we still haven't gotten those bomb flowers. But we'll be heading back to the present to get those bomb flowers. Easy to jump from the past to the present now, thanks to that tune of currents that we have. Jump from the past to the present anytime or anywhere. Don't even need a warp portal. Let's just do that right now. We'll put those Pegasus seeds to use. Confront the Great Moblin. His fortress there, it's not as readily apparent here as it is in Seasons, but it looks like a pig snout. Moblin being like kind of humanoid pigs. So there's the bomb flowers there. Have to get them, but first we must defeat the Great Moblin. Hey, you're that meddling boy. Well, this time things won't go the way they did in Holodrum. I've gone to great trouble using the bomb flowers I stole from the gorons. Taste my bombs. Come on, fool. Get our power bracelet. So he has his little flunkies there throwing bombs at us, but you know we can hurt him is by actually throwing back the big bombs he throws at us. So wait until they start kind of glowing, then throw them at him. If you throw it too early, he'll pick them back up and throw them back at you. If you throw them too late, then they'll hit you. And the little moblins up there throwing the bombs, they can make it a little bit more annoying, because if one of their bombs goes off and hits you, you'll end up dropping your bomb, and it'll probably end up hurt you as well. You can kind of avoid the thinking like shoot 'em up games. They kind of tracking bombs. They try to throw bombs where you were, so you can just kind of herd the bullets or the bombs to a different side. Just move back and forth. I don't know who you are or where you're from. Thank you for getting rid of the Great Moblin. That wretch was keeping us from growing bomb flowers. Now we can grow bomb flowers without any worries. Take one as a sign of our thanks. Alright. Now, if you didn't fall down the hole in the Moblin's, Great Moblin's fortress, you can go down and get that ring by going down that staircase to the left. And the cave that opened up behind where the Great Moblin's fortress was, that will take us over to Dungeon 5. But there's no point in going over there right now because, like I said, we need the key from the Elder Goron. Yeah, see, there's that. You want to go get that ring if you missed it. Speaking of things that we missed. We missed talking with Bippin and Blossom's kid, and I also missed getting the Gasha seed from the top of the Maku tree. I mentioned that in the last episode. So we could have talked with Bippin and Blossom's kid as early as level 2, but you do have to talk with him and then beat a dungeon to get him to start the next phase of his growth. So I guess I didn't bother trying to talk with him, because every time I tried to run and talk with him, he just runs away. Being that he's shy, but you can actually trap him and talk with him, so now I have to visit after we defeat level 5. And we'll get another question that'll determine how he'll grow up. Like I said, we'll be turning him into a farmer like his father. And then when I do that, I'll link all the other episodes that show all his other progressions that he could have made. Speaking of progression, you can see the Mako tree is growing. Grew a Gasha seed up there. These little rooms up here on the top, they basically just hold fairies or different Gasha seed, not seeds, seeds for a seed satchel. Now we can go back to the past. I forgot that there was the tile is to the right of the Mako tree. In the past, it's to the south. But yeah, sometimes in the past and present can get a little bit annoying to get them mixed up. Like I said, that's what makes Rolling Ridge pretty difficult sometimes, because there's so many paths and the 2 different eras. But let's work to the Pegasus seed tree. And we can get right to where the Goron Elder is. We're just hopping down this little hole here. That takes to the bottom of the Rolling Ridge. Let's just defeat some enemies, try to get Maple to appear. Should be getting kind of close. Alright, now let's go free the Goron Elder. As you approach the Goron Elder, one of the Gorons is going to come grab the bomb flower off you. Hey, is that one of the legendary bomb flowers? You can't fool me. That's the unmistakable smell of bomb flower. Please let me have the bomb flower. Okay? Thank you. Now we can save the Elder. I guess the Gorons are immune to bomb blasts. Huh? What's wrong, brothers? Were you worried about me? Ah ha ha. A rock that size can't hurt me. Ah ha ha. He looks like, did you bring us the bomb flower? Sorry to trouble you. This is the shiny key I found on Northern Peak. I never found the keyhole. So I'll give this to you. That's because the dungeon doesn't exist here. We shall take good care of the bomb flowers you brought us. We shall fill the peaks with them. Alright. And now the gorons who have been in this, the Elder caused such a fuss. Now I have new things to say. We're so relieved the Elder's okay. It's wonderful the Goron Elder was unharmed. Goron Elder has that little, like, spiked mohawk. Makes you think maybe it's a throwback to Gremlins. Spike was the leader of the bad Mogwai who turned into a Gremlin. Like a little mohawk distinguished him when he was a Mogwai. I always wondered how that worked because they said like they can't eat like after midnight, but like technically all time is after midnight. You know, they didn't give like between midnight and 6 a.m. or midnight and 8 a.m. or something like that. They didn't give a time. So how would that work if you like move the Mogwai to a different time zone? Never explained. I guess that's also never explained, like I said, why there's a key to a dungeon that doesn't exist in the past. But we'll not question it. We'll just go back to the present and put that key to use. Into the Crown Dungeon. Gonna need Pegasus Seeds and Rock's Feather here. We can get some advice that we've gotten. In Seasons, greater speed gives greater distance. We also got that same advice, I believe, in Link's Awakening. Dungeon 3. In that game, though, you didn't have Pegasus Siege, you just had Pegasus Boots, like in A Link to the Past. Just that item we had to equip. I like the seed, the variation of the seeds. You know, basically, 5 different items in one item slot. Enemy bait, lighting torches like your candle wood. Yeah, it builds a lot of unique functions all in one item. And here's level 5 of the Crown Dungeon. We'll be heading back into it in the next episode and completing it. And getting another Essence of Time. Take care, have a good one. I'll see you then. Bye.